top tier greetings of wisdom and wealth. Let's stack these wins. Today, we're going to take it to the sea. Stick with me. If you have a boat, a rowboat, no sail, how are you going to get that boat to move? You're going to row, right? So that's the effort portion, right? Second, you want to keep all that water outside of the boat, right? Because you want to stay on top. If we are not willing to put in the effort to move from one spot to another, if we are not willing to protect our means of staying on top, it's going to be very difficult to justify our position that we're dissatisfied with. Let's take it even further. If you have a bucket, no, let's take it even higher. Let's elevate this one. If you are collecting water for your family, rainwater for your family, let's take it even higher. If you are collecting rainwater for a village, and there are a certain amount of rainy days in the year for your region, it's not a very wet region, not a very precipitous region. So the water that is acquired is rationed, and the water is very precious, highly valuable. Now, I want you to think about if somebody tried to dismantle the system or the setup so that it leaned, so that it wasn't as stable, or better yet, somebody tried to pull out a plank from it so that it began to leak. This would anger you. This would unsettle you. This would bother you, to say the least. But if it happens, it has to be dealt with, right? And we can transmute this example into many scenarios where we are trying to do things with heavy responsibilities. And along with those responsibilities, there are other people that are seemingly, or other entities that are seemingly making our progress not as strong or as steady as it could be. Now, first and foremost, that thought process is not extreme ownership. That is not taking full responsibility for your progress. Where you are is where you got yourself. Okay, so owning that and changing it. All right. But even if you are aware that you're not pulling the most out of your potential, through understanding yourself not pulling through that full potential, you have to understand that it would be even worse if the person that was damaging your well or damaging your reservoir of water for all of the responsibilities that you need to dole out to, if that person was you, if you were the one drilling holes in your own water storage. We are beings made of over 60% water. It's highly important. It's vital. It's vital. So to be someone who is dismantling one's own way to stay alive, one's own way to thrive, it's very unsettling. So let's make sure that first and foremost, we are putting in the effort to get our boat from one position to another position. Second, let's maintain that boat and let's keep that boat in its proper condition so it can stay above water, right? Now, let's make sure that after we've done those first two steps, we do not self-sabotage. It is going to be difficult. It will be rocky. But once you arrive at your destination, you can be pleased. You can enjoy. And then you can set up coordinates for your next elevation. All right? It's a lot of wisdom. But I know from this you can draw a lot of wins. So please do. All right? Acquire your wealth mentally and financially. Until next time. I am Zulu Zeke Khalid. Love your skin and what's within. Peace.